And welcome to the live. We're broadcasting here on Radio Jonesy and, of course, on Tasmania Island Life. And, of course, we don't just start the show like that. We'll chuck in a tune or two. So here is a song from Tasmania Island Life. Just to kick us off, a bit of music with Tasmania Island Life.
Rolling down the coast where the wild winds blow, mountains in the mirror, rivers down below. From Hobart Town to Devonport skies, every road's a ribbon where the beauty lies. It's Tasmania. Island dreams come alive. Turn the key, feel the freedom drive. From the west coast waves to the east so bright, we're living that Tasmania island life. Coffee in a small town, locals say hey. Stories in the sunlight, driftwood in the bay. Valley greens and cradle snow white. Every stop's a postcard, every mile feels right. It's Tasmania, where the journey's a prize. Every road's got a spark in its side. From the wild to the calm, from day to night, we're living that Tasmania island life. Fog rolls in on a mountain bend, sun breaks through, here we go again. Cameras are rolling, the world's in frame. Island heart, Tasmanian name. Yeah, Tasmania, where the soul takes flight, chasing views in the golden light. From Bruni shores to the edge of the Bight, we're living that Tasmania. So come along for the ride, feel the wind so free. Every mile's a story by the southern sea. Hit that road, it's a state of mind. Tasmania island life, one of a kind.
Kick it off with a bit of jazzy tunes. Tasmania Island Life. Just love that tune. You can really get some good songs if you put some work in with these AI generators. I've been doing a few different tracks over the last week or so. Anyway, welcome into the live. We are live broadcasting on Radio Jonesy and also on Tasmania Island Life. Thank you all for popping by. Good to see. We usually only get a small crowd on a wonderful Sunday morning, my time, live at 5 Central over in the States. So let's just say hi to. Let's have a look. We got the numbers here. Tasmania Island Live. Oh no, Radio Jonesy's got 5 in on Radio Jonesy, and Tasmania Island Life's just sitting there waiting for somebody. But we always get some replays there. So just like to say hi to Controversial Cruising. Thanks for popping in, my friend, and g'day to you. Here he is, one of the superstars of the YouTube world, I call him. It is Junk to Gems, my mate Gary, over in Arkansas. Good to see you, mate, and welcome in. I see, what else? Who else have we got in the channel here? We've got, up next, Cruising is Fun Anytime, and it certainly is, and I'm counting down the days for my next cruise. My first cruise, to be honest. I've been on ferries traveling between islands, but never on a cruise. So looking forward to that. That's coming up late next year, about 12 months from now. So we've got that booked and ready to go, and there's probably another one about 4 months after that. We've got another one planned. And oh, mate, and here is, let me just continue on. First member of the channel to come in, that is my fantastic friend Peter over at Old Man King's Homestead. And thank you for your support, Peter, over the years, and it's great to see you here, my friend. Coming up next, we got Henry Leslie of Vermont. Hello all, and welcome in. Love the music. Yeah, that really, I wanted a jazzy tune just for an intro. And I wrote probably a third of the lyrics for that. And I moved a couple of things around, but we got that sort of tune together, and me and my AI friend, and it's really good. Actually, on my latest video on driving around the island on Tasmania Island Live, one of the comments was, wow, where can I get that song? So there was probably 6 songs in that video, so I'm not sure which one, but geez, the Tasmanian ones are standing out. And I did about 3 years ago, I wrote a country tune. I just sort of left working at a country radio station, and I was doing some work for a security firm of all things, and I had to go to a school and wait for a parent to arrive to find out where his kids were, because during the day, anyway, long story short, his wife left him, and instead of taking the kids to school, this was all pre-planned, and she grabbed the kids, put them in the car, dressed in the school uniform, said, "See you later, darling," and drove out the gate, and basically took her kids and kept going. And the school principal was concerned about him being a registered gun owner. Long story short, off I go to the school as a couple of security guards, just to make sure he's not carrying any weapons as he comes into the school. It would never happen. It could happen, but no one expected it to happen. And he turned up all concerned, where's my kids? I haven't seen my wife. Is there a car accident? Blah, blah, blah. And then the school principal was the one who gave him a letter from the wife. So that was an interesting day. So while I was there, I had the idea of this song, so I put it together. So I'll play that later in the show. Welcome into my very first channel member on Radio Jonesy. It is Shawnee Grows, and also we are live on Tasmania Island Live. We've got someone over there. Obviously, if you're over at Tasmania Island Live, we're broadcasting there, and on Radio Jonesy, where we've got a nice little audience arriving. And there you go. That is the Tasmania Island Live. And yeah, Gary, you've been one of my mainstays on YouTube every from your first beginnings. Like I watched, obviously watched Come On Mountain, and I watched him bring the mic up to there, and then I watched the evolution of him grabbing, like telling you the joys of YouTube. You know, you might be able to do what we're doing, and off you go. And I've watched your journey, every single video. I mightn't comment all the time, but I watch most of them on the television, and sometimes I forget to go to the phone and leave a comment. But I definitely enjoy your journey, and wherever your journey takes you, mate, I will be there to watch and support. And by the way, Gary, the idea of you travelling around to see some subscribers around the States, fantastic idea. Absolutely love that idea. Henry Leslie Vermont, good to see you, and thanks for the smiley face. Happy to see all the humans here to chill with the island vibes. Yeah, temperature-wise, here it is. We're like, what are we, the 23rd? We're a week out from summer, 16 degrees Celsius. So you can see we're getting a little bit warmer. Yesterday, it got to 19 Celsius, and it was the warmest day of that time of the year. Homestead Aquarius, good to see you in, mate. I see you on the screen, but as usual, I'm 4 minutes behind and getting later. But yeah, no, I've been writing some songs, and this country song that I did, I thought, you know what, let me put the lyrics in and see what we can do. And then I had to change it about 5 different times or 6 times. I really dig the way it's come out. Each view counts towards the watch hours. Yeah, I'm chasing 4K over on. Yeah, mate, you can come here anytime, Gary. No problems there, brother. Every view counts towards watch hours. I'm chasing 4K over at Tasmania Island Life. So if you get a chance to see some videos over there, I would appreciate it. We're currently sitting at 3,577. So that's the up-to-date count as of the last update. Good to see you, Robert. Homestead Aquarius. Love that that bullfrog eye. I'm assuming that's what it was. Good avatar. No way. The wife had it pre-staged, gave her the letter to the yeah, because what the story of the wife leaving, right? So he was a farmer. He had a huge property, and he met her over in Europe somewhere. I'm not sure exactly. Could have been Czechoslovakia, could have been Poland. I'm not too sure. Met her overseas. She's come over here, happily married, loves him, pops out a couple of kids. You know, the kids are up to about 6 or 7. And she's just getting depressed, not liking the life on the farm. So she talks to a few of the wives. This is the story we got told. She talks to a few of the mums at the school, and they were saying, just leave. And she's saying, I've got nowhere to go, blah, 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 all this sort of stuff. And there's organisations here for that sort of scenario when someone wants to go move out because of whatever reason. Anyway, they've like, it was like a mother's club, worked out where she could go, and off she went. And they told her this is the best way to do it because he's got guns and blah blah blah. He was just a lovely bloke. When I got to meet him, he was just devastated. He had no idea. He was working from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. basically every day, and that could have been part of the reason. But anyway, that was a single party over there. Tasmania Island Life. Let me have a look. Oh, we got 4 there now. Shawnee, you got some friends. All right, I'm still 4 minutes behind. Let me just catch up on the chat. Yep. Good on you, Shawnee. Yeah, 4 weeks. I'm trying to get it, like a week or so before Christmas. So let me, I'm goal driven, so I set myself that goal. Thanks, Robert. So let me have a look. Is everyone coming up as a Yeah, everyone's coming up as the handles now. There's no channel, like the channel names. That's very unusual. And thanks, Robert, for your support. Controversial cruising. Jonesy, how did you start getting linked with Jimmy? Well, Jimmy from The Astute Tourist, I don't know how I met him before I met Sean, and I stumbled into his shows years ago, and being a musician and him being the guitarist, I just sort of had a connection with him, and then I went live with him one day when I had the wallabies out the back here, and I said, "Oh, if you like, I could show you some wildlife in my backyard." And he thought that was cool, And I hate them wallabies, to be honest with you. Absolutely hate them. I've got the garden looking fabulous now since I've fenced them out. But yeah, that's where we started, and then through Jimmy met some of the cruising community, then Helping Hands for Cruising and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, that's that story, mate. Yeah, The Astute Tourist. What a lovely guy. And he's had some health issues, and he's all saying is PMA, positive mental attitude, and it gives you strength and it moves you forward, and he's winning the battle, and he's doing really well. He's been I'm not sure if I should say he's been cancer free, but he was had to do a bone marrow what do they call it when they put bone marrow from somebody else into you, and they couldn't find the match, and it was his son that helped him. That's fabulous, Absolutely fabulous. There you go. There you go, mate, Scott. You got the story. Thanks, Jonesy. Maybe one day I'll get down to see you too. Anytime. I reckon I'll probably see you before you come over here. I'm planning on a trip, and we'll definitely, I'll be catching up with you somewhere, wherever you are. We'll organise that through emails and phone calls or whatever. But it won't be for maybe 12 months. Oh, it'll be in your warmer season. I won't be leaving here when the sun is warm. Let me say that. How is Jimmy is how I started following you. Oh, thanks, mate. Well, I love your attitude. I love your positivity, Scott, and I just love the way you turn a channel into like a game show, Tonight Show sort of thing where you do quizzes and you have guests on. Just love that idea. All right, let me see. Get a flower over at the homestead. Yep. Aquarius, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job. And that is Carla. I'm remembering. I've got a shocking memory. But I'm remembering. Welcome in, Carla. Good to see you. Okay, subscribe to Tasmania Island Life. Thank you. Watch the videos. I've got the subscribers. It's always good to grow. But truth be known, views are the thing of today. The days of having like 100,000 subscribers and getting 100 views is crazy. So the idea is to have 100,000 views. It doesn't matter. As long as you've got over 1,000 subscribers, you're monetized, Anyway, I've got some. I'd like to talk later on too about Spotify, about how they've put their prices up, and a lot of people. I'll probably doing a video on that. Hey, Tom Garvey, the keto cook. I see you've popped in. Yeah, talk about lack of communication between spouses. I know, and I've seen a lot of divorces that way where someone goes to work and they're happy and they think everything's rosy, and they come home and the whole house was empty. Where his wife got a removalist, made sure he was at work. Removalist come in and off she went to her new life, and Hey, Peaceful Daz, good to see you in. I'm just running down the list here. Working and lurking. Thanks, mate. Entertaining talk for a bit. I'll play some tunes soon. I've got some more. The Wallaby. That's right. The Wallaby. I got Shawnee, if you can you find my Radio Jonesy Clips channel? And I've put on that's where I'm putting my shorts now. Shorts and little clips of videos to divert people to the original video. I'm doing a channel now which is just going to be short little videos, maybe 2 minutes, or a short or a video that only goes for a few minutes, and then at the end of the video it will say something like watch the full video at Tasmania Island Live, at On Tour with Radio Jonesy, at Radio Jonesy, or the other channels I've got, Outback Tasmania, which is my gardening channel. YouTube now shows the unique handles, identification and combating spam. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Jimmy? Yeah, I mean, Scott, that is cool. And like I said, I love Helping Hands for Cruising. I see you were in on his time slot yesterday. Do you usually go at that time yesterday, or was that an extra live that you did? Because that was his usual time slot. He'd be landed now in the States. Yeah, PMA, positive mental attitude. And KFF. Which one's that one? Or is that a trick one, or is that change your YouTube handle? And to change your YouTube handle, go to your channel and to your YouTube app, edit the channel name and pencil icon. The pencil icon, and select the edit the link. That's what I've done too recently. I've changed my handles because they're getting shown more now. I've got Radio Jonesy, I've got Radio Jonesy 1, Radio Jonesy 2, and Radio Jonesy 3. So you'll see them sort of popping up because that's the way I want to just keep the brand going. Merch is coming out over Christmas. You have hoodies, T-shirts, hats, koozies or coasters, even coffee mugs. We've even in discussions right now with a coffee maker, and he wants to. We can sell coffee with the Radio Jonesy blend. What sort of blend will it be? It'll be spicy. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I heard you talking to Gary, but I don't see him. Which channel is he on? Gary is Junk to Gems. Where was he? He was Junk to Gems Homestead. He's had a channel branding change as well. He's now, there's Gary there, at Junk to Gems. Lovely guy, lovely channel, nice community over there, and he's in the process of moving from his land and starting afresh somewhere else. So really looking forward to seeing the journey. What animals are we hearing? What animal are we hearing? Would that be Charlie? Actually, how's the audio up there? So there's no audio coming out of there, maybe. Is that coming out clear? The clicking? Because you shouldn't hear it from this. Charlie's barking at the back door. He's inside the house. Oh, by the way, we've got a sick cat. And we actually thought he was on his last legs because we took him to the vet. He didn't eat for, say, 4 days. Hasn't been to the bathroom in 4 days. And we took him to the vet, and the vet's gone. She tried to look in his mouth, and boy, he was like lethargic when we took him in there. He's been like lumbering around. She tried to look in his mouth, thinking he's got a bad tooth or an ulcer or something, and he went full feral. I've never seen him go wild. You ever seen a wild cat in the scrub? He come out. The fangs come out. He was ready to attack, and she's got this big sort of jumper on, jacket. Luckily, he would have. We had to close the doors. Like I closed one door and had another door because she thought he was going to just run for the hills and not stop. What's the weather here? What's the weather there? Today is 7. Looking at the computer, it's telling me 1 millimeter of rain. Now we've got some clouds. It's overcast. I think I said it was 16. The weather's not... Oh, yeah, there we go. Bernie is 16. Over at Radio Jonesy, you can type weather. And in the States, just put your postcode. Over here, I think you got to put your town. Like so. And hopefully that comes up. All right, I'm going to run down the chat. I'm getting way behind again. I want to try to keep up. You're welcome, Scott. And yeah, good on you, Tom. Sorry I'm late, mate, but I've caught up to you. Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook, and you've got a few channels now going. Tom, good to see you, mate, and stay healthy. Here we go. I got down to channel member number 2. I'm pretty sure it is Peaceful Des. Welcome in, Des. Great to see you. And yeah, we've been caring for a sick cat, and he every night, like the vet basically I don't know, gave him an injection or something and said take him home, get some urine samples, and bring them back when he pees. And I'm going, geez, he hasn't eaten. He's drinking, but he's not eating. Well, since he's come back, he was really stressed and didn't do nothing. We thought he was going to die overnight, and then he's sort of slowly coming back. Yep, so that's correct there, Shawnee. Views are meaningful. Subscribers are a number. Subscribers are meaningful until you get to 1,000. When you get to 1,000, you've done what you needed to do. It's always nice to say you got like 10,000 subscribers or something, but if they're watching, not everyone watches your videos that subscribe to you, because if I did, I'd have like 1,000 people here, and I've got 10. You know what I mean? Like, it's the way of the world. Des saying hi to Henry. Quesh saying hi to Tom. Shawnee, yep, need to watch hours. I think I'm going pretty well. It's moving along solidly. Good on you, Robert. Thank you, mate. Everyone's saying hello. Okay at both. Thank you, Des. And this morning, like I left his, and we went and bought all sorts of foods for him, just trying to get him to eat something. And we put out dishes all over the place with different foods in it, and water and cat milk and all sorts of stuff. And he's been drinking a bit of cat milk. He's overnight he ate about half of one of the dishes, which was fabulous because he hasn't eaten in 4 or 5 days. And then we put some cat mousse. Now, who's heard of cat mousse? We've bought some cat mousse. Comes in this sort of tube like you'd buy for one of your kids or something, and you crack it open and you squirt it. And he was licking it out of the tube. We poured it into a bowl, or squirted it into a bowl, and he's been hoeing that down. He's never had that his whole life, and he's over 12 years old. He could be 13 or 14 for all we know, I think. We'll have to work it out. We got him from we rescued him from a animal shelter when Let me show you this picture. Where do we go here? Go to the cameras. Grab that camera. Go to that one. Oh, that's the camera we're on. Get it. There's the youngest daughter, and that was one of her cats. And when the cat died, like what does a dad do? He takes his daughter to a place to get another one. And good old dad ends up with the cat. Because the daughter moves on and forward and out and about. Thank you for the rose. Yeah, there's the Radio Jonesy Clips channel. Over there you'll see a video. See the AC/DC poster there? Right, I moved. There used to be a Storm Cellar poster. I moved the Storm Cellar poster off the wall, and behind the wall there's this spider about as big as my hand, just sitting there on that wall. The short is over there. The short is I had a visitor today. Yeah, and there's other stuff on that channel. I like I'm going to put all my clips into one spot. That's been some YouTube advice I've had. And Shawnee Grows, check her out. There you go. If you type radio as well, your channel link will drop in Radio Jonesy, not in Tasmania ASMR. I have to fix that up. So Henry fell asleep. Yep, there is Gary. Des saying hi to Gary. Gary saying hi to Des. There's a great little community, I'll tell you. There's Robert saying hi to Gary. This is 8 minutes ago. I've got to catch up. Let me catch up the chat before I get on to the next. Yeah, thanks, Henry, by the way. You've probably gone, but take care, as Des would say. And thanks for popping by. There's Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job. Oh, man. Carla. Like I said, I got a memory like a goldfish. Yeah, that's a lot of life change. It sure is. Yeah, thank you, Des. Appreciate you extremely much. And this is the first comment over there. It is much easier, and I appreciate you over there, Des. Thank you very much. It's all good change, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, you do a lot of really good positive talks too, Gary, as well. I enjoy when you do all your little positive talks, and that's when I put the weather in, and it goes into two channels because I'm using EV Mux, and there is the weather for Burnie. Oh, it's gone up to 17, which is 63. Wind is blowing from the southeast at 18 miles an hour. See, the back of our property here is up on it. We got a property going up on a slope. So when the wind comes from the east, that means it's coming from in front of us. The trees are blowing up high up the top. I can see leaves moving, but not looking out that window. They're not really blowing around too much. And I'm going to prune that tree out that window because that's my neighbour's tree. And he said, if you want to cut it. On my phone, so it's hard to tag. Yeah, good on you, Gary. It's all good, mate. Thanks for, I really do appreciate you dropping by. And here comes Peter with his weather forecast for Waldron. 13 Celsius, 55 Fahrenheit. Wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 7 miles an hour. And humidity is 78%. That's quite a nice. Nice. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. It's just about. That's a standard day over here, Peter. Those sort of temperatures. What you got there right now? Junk to Gems YouTube's made it easier to tag people on the phone. Hasn't made it easier. Okay, they haven't. I thought I would close down the Radio Jonesy and be here. Thank you. See, last week I did this live. Radio Jonesy had the handles and the channel names were on Tasmania Island Live. But today they're both that way. Yes. Well, let's say he's a good Gary. Let me just say that, Robert. And you're a pretty cool dude as well, to be honest. And I've known Robert for years as well. Like Robert's one of the OGs, like the originals. When I first got into it, if I was doing gardening stuff, it was Robert and who was your captain? Who was the other captain? The fisherman. What's his channel's name? He was. I loved him. He was always angry, but entertaining. Angry for a reason. There's Junk to Gems' channel too, by the way. Yeah, I get that. They do a cleanse. It's called a cleanse. If you ever go into the technical side of YouTube, which I'm a bit of a YouTube geek and I sort of do all this sort of stuff. And they do a cleanse. It's a computer that does the cleanse. So it's a program, obviously. It's not like one person sitting there and going, nah, this guy doesn't watch that. But the program thinks somebody's spamming or botting or whatever, and they just move them on. And by the way, Shawnee, still haven't bought that chair. Was too busy worrying about the cat. But I did plan on getting that chair today. And let me say, Black Friday sales, I might even upgrade a computer or two. And here's another story. Plumber's coming to the house on Tuesday, not tomorrow, the next day. And we are getting 2 toilets, a basin changed, sorted, a few shower fittings and a few things in the laundry. We're getting a bit of an upgrade, getting it ready for Christmas. We're getting a couple of guests coming in, and the toilets here are the original toilets, and this is an old house. Well, to be honest, this house was built in the 30s, so the toilets probably are one's probably from the 50s and one's probably from the 70s. So it'd be good to get a sparkling throne. Henry was snoring. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, where am I? 6 minutes, so I'm catching up. That was the first time I've heard him actually use his animal shorts. I've seen Gary over at Belt Loop 29. Maybe that's who Robert was thinking about. He done a video from being at some zoo the other day, and I was watching that, and he had an emu fluffing out his feathers and stalking him. Well, that's an emu, a male. He's telling him, I'm the boss. The emu is, when he fluffs out the front feathers out of his neck there, that's him being angry at somebody or some other bird or another animal. That's how he makes himself look bigger. And Gary's going, I think he likes me. And mate, I've seen them like emus, mate. Bang, 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 bang. They don't muck around, and their beak is rock hard. Yeah, the cat's he's sitting in the sunroom right now. He's had a little bit of milk, not much, but a little bit of milk. Hasn't touched the water, but he's had two different food dishes. So we're all very happy today. Well, yeah, thanks, Shawnee. Shawnee is my what will I say, my manager. Making sure I always start lives. I do this deliberate, but I start a live without being monetized. I was just sort of influenced by somebody to do it this way. Is it the correct way? It doesn't make sense, but somebody said to do it this way. So I'm just, computer's doing a bit of a slow dance for me. And sorry about this, people, but if you get an ad, blame Shawnee. Here we go. There we go. We're doing well. We're doing real well. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Live at 5. Okay, just looking at the analytics. I'm a numbers geek. I've got to get away from doing that. All right, let's get we just run down the. Oh, Will It Grow? Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Robert. Will It Grow? Love that guy. He was angry. It was all put on. You're a good guy, Robert. Got the voice of a legend. Called it today. Totally said you wouldn't have the chair. You certainly did, Shawnee. But I went to. The plans was to buy it, but I've been running around for a sick cat. Yeah, and other things get in the road. But yeah, Black Friday sales are coming up, and if you're a YouTuber and you're monetized, let me say now is the time to have content going out. Whatever you're doing, put it out, because whether it's shorts or whether it's long form videos, get more out than you usually do, because right now they're paying a little bit more on their CPMs and RPMs, and it is a good time to it is a good time to get it done. Listening while he's editing a video. What else? Good on you. You see, I just said mention that. Make sure you get your videos out. Here is another member of the channel, Tim Mitchell. Welcome in, my friend, and good to see you. It's Katie's in the kitchen. She's sneaking in. Yeah, been on for 43 minutes, Katie. Where have you been? Where's your note? I want to see a note from your mother. I went seed shopping with my YouTube money. That's good. My because it's Saturday, I got to wait until Monday. But I'm getting enough to buy a chair, a good chair. And why not? Oh, and we've had family discussions as well. My Thanksgiving video tanked. Maybe put it out too early. Maybe retitle it. Give it a second chance. Change something. And talking about the man we just talked about with the emu, here he is. Belt Loop 29. Good to see you, Gary. There's Gary saying hi to Gary. Look at that. That's pretty funny. Sort of. In a strange way. Belt Loop is in the house. Yeah, so we've been talking about relocating my studio. As I don't know if everyone knows, but this is a separate building outside of the house, out the back. And someone was saying that they might want to make this their bedroom. So I said, well, your room's got a nice view. I could take that. But anyway, over the Christmas period, you might see some changes. And the view out the front is much better than the view out that window. I mean, the view out that window is good looking that way. Oh, yeah, and as well, my next door neighbour, he was cleaning up his place. He's got all these bits of timber lying around. He said, you know what, is it cheap to tip this? And I said, you can toss it right over the fence and I'll utilise that timber. Thank you very much. I've been over at Cranky Frankie's to listen to him. Okay. Excuse me. All right, I'm getting behind. Oh, no, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm catching up. Everyone's saying hi, which is wonderful. Catch up to the bottom. I might play my country single, the song I wrote about 3 years ago. I wrote the lyrics. I had the ideas of where the bridge and where the verses go, and I jiggled it a bit. That's a good question, Tim. Obviously, he's on 2 channels. Oh, sorry, mate. Yes, I am on. Where are you? Let me have a look at the numbers. I got 3 at Tasmania. No, 3 at Radio Jonesy and 7 at Tasmania Island Life. That's who we've got in at the moment. So that's probably the average that I usually get, which is fabulous. So thanks, guys. I don't know how people handle it when there's like 700 or 300, or you obviously can't respond to. You only got to pick certain comments to respond to. Oh, sorry. And I went to the hospital with my daughter, and I've had that nagging cough ever since. And by the way, my daughter is fighting fit and done well. But I tell you what, shingles, what a nasty thing that is. All right, here we go. Hi, Des. Everyone saying hi. Tim saying hi to Shawnee. G'day, Gary. Good to see you, Tim. All right, I have reached the bottom of the chat. Who would like to hear my country song that I wrote 3 years ago, but I finally played with it about this week and put it out there? Someone has to say they would like to hear it, otherwise I won't play it. Otherwise I'll find something else to talk about. Katie in the kitchen saying, hi, peeps. Okay, then we'll keep talking. Well, we're about, what are we into? 48 minutes. That's all right, Tim. Really do appreciate you, mate. Okay, we've got a vote. There we go. We've got someone voted. Here we go. Oh, wrong song. Got to go to this song. Come on, computer. Play nice.
After years of an unhappy life, Jenny's leaving home, she's no longer John's wife. She packed her dreams in the back of her old Ford, left a goodbye letter on the kitchen floor. The neighbors saw her taillights fading down the road. On only dust and silence in the place you used to know. Oh, there's heartbreak in a small town, whispers on the corner as the sun goes down. Everybody's talking about the life she walked out on, how the house feels empty now that Jenny's gone. Oh, there's heartbreak in a small town, and small towns never let the stories drown. John's sitting on the porch with his head hung low, trying to hide the hurt, but everybody knows. He thought that love was something time could fix, but years of silence took their final pick. Now the ring on the table tells what words can't say. Two hearts broke long before she drove away. Oh, there's heartbreak in a small town where everyone saw it falling down. Some say she's chasing freedom, some say she's running scared, but only Jenny knows the weight she's always carried. Oh, there's heartbreak in a small town. Small towns echo every sound. Maybe someday they'll both find peace in different lives on different streets. But tonight the street lights flicker on that old front gate. A love turned memory in a town too small to fade. Oh, there's heartbreak in a small town, a story written all around. You can feel it in the quiet, in the empty rooms, in the midnight hum of the southern moon. Small towns never let the stories drown.
There we go with Heartbreak in a Small Town. That is a song I wrote about 3 years ago. What did you think? I like it. It's like, is it like Brad Paisley? Is it like, well, I am not sure, but I was at the country music radio station working at Where Country Lives, apparently. And yeah, like I said, I'm a bit of an AC/DC fan, but I just had that vibe, you know. And we had all day at this school waiting for this parent to come in, even though school went out at 3:00, and his kids never come home. They were worried. They actually closed the school half an hour earlier. They actually got the school bus company to pick up the kids half an hour earlier. They actually told a lot of the parents that their kids will be coming home early. School will be closing at 2:30. Please come in to pick your kids up, because they just weren't sure what was going to happen. But while I was there at the school, I was just writing that song, and heartbreak in a small town. Jenny's left. Her name was Jenny, and his name was John. So Jenny's leaving home. She's no longer John's wife. Like that sort of lyrics were coming at me, and and because I was at the school, the kids, as well as a security guard at a school, sometimes they don't want the kids to be upset with security walking around. So they give you, they want you to turn up like in overalls as a tradie, walk around and have a clipboard and measure tape and things. And so I'm writing all this stuff down. I'm writing a song as I was. And another sideline to that story is that the boss of the security firm is a singer who's won a Grammy. best international dance song or something. He was Ray Ramone. His name was lovely guy. He's still producing songs and getting them released, but they're not my cup of tea. But that's another story. And that's how I actually got that job. He contacted me and said, "Hey, you're looking for work? I'll get your security ticket. And I can get it in." Thank you, Gary. There is so much fun can be had with this new AI is just going crazy. Like, what about Shawnee's song for Shawnee Grows? Love this one.
Hey there, friends, come join the show. We're digging in the earth where good things grow. From tiny seeds to the food we share, love and sunshine fill the air. Learn what you eat what you grow. Learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Grow every day in every way. This is how we got in for a brighter day. Grab your gloves and a trowel in hand. We'll turn this patch to a promised land. Tomatoes climbing, peppers in line. Patience and water make everything fine. Learn what you eat what you grow. Learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Grow every day in every way. This is how we got it for a brighter day. Compost turning the soils alive. Buzzing bees keep the blooms in drive. Every sprout's a story told of healing hearts and hands of gold. Oh, from garden beds to kitchen plates, nature's timing never waits. Share your harvest, share your song. Together we'll keep growing strong. What you eat, what you grow. Let the rhythm flow. Grow every day in every way. This is how we got in for a brighter day. This is how we got it for a brighter day. This is how we got it for a brighter day. What you eat what you grow. Learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Grow every day in every way. This is how we got in for a brighter day. What you eat what you This is how we brighten day. This is how we got in for a brighter day.
Eat what you grow. Oh, yeah, I love that tune. That's Shawnee Grows' song. That is some Shawnee Grows music, and you'll hear more of that at the start of Shawnee's Lives. And how did I get it over here? I do not know, but I love playing it. That is the Shawnee Grows channel. She's got a number of songs. That's like a nice bass line riff, a bit funky, a bit soulish. It was just a pretty cool tune. And whoa. Okay. While we're playing songs, let me just get one more in. I don't want to... I'll open up the panel shortly, but let's have a listen to this little number. This is more me.
turned up and the tubes are flowing. Cables on the floor, mic standing tall. Jonesy in the studio, ready to scorch the wall. It's hard like a hammer on steel. This is the place where the real ones fail. Fire in the speakers, cracking loud and clean. Jonesy's in the booth with a rock and roll machine. Turn that dial, let the whole room shake. We make the thunder that the world can't fake. Jonesy, crank it up, Radio Jonesy. Onesy, studio thunder rolling me, Radio Jonesy. Onesy, let the sound hit hard, let the walls all tremble. Radio Jonesy, rockin' loud and unassembled. Kick drum thumping like a runaway train. Guitar strings burning with electric flame. Jonesy's got the mix hot, ready to explode. Riff after riff like a high voltage load. Every knob turns, sends sparks in the air. This room's alive, there's music everywhere. Fire in the speakers, tracking loud and clean. Jonesy's in the booth with a rock and roll machine. Turn that dial, let the whole room shake. We make the thunder that the world can't say. Jonesy, crank it up, Radio Jonesy. Onesy, studio thunder rolling wild, Radio Jonesy. Let the riff hit hard, let the beat take over. Radio Jonesy, rockin' like a super. Hot tubes blowing, big drums blowing. Jonesy's got the whole damn board overflowing. Mix it, hit it, crank till it's insane. The studio's a beast and it can't be tamed. Turn it up, Radio Jonesy. Studio thunder shaking every wire free. Let the walls crack loud, let the roof disappear. Radio Jonesy, the loudest thing you'll ever hear.
I tell you what, you get a bit. It's a very strange feeling writing a song, and you put yourself in it. Like it is, it's for the YouTube channel, but it's just weird. Self-indulging. I don't know what you want to call it. It's just it doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, but hey, it's for the YouTube channel, and but that's my, like that's my sort of, if I go to a concert, this last night and the night before, or the last couple of nights in Sydney, they've played in front of like 50, 60, 70,000. I'm not sure. It was probably a smaller stadium, so it would have been, I don't know, 50,000 maybe. They've done AC/DC, played 2 concerts. You'll see there, if you type in AC/DC live in Sydney, you'll see Angus in his grey hair, and you'll see Brian Johnson doing his thing. His voice is sort of going a little bit, but hey, he's 70-odd years old. What do you expect? He's well past his prime, but hey, the generational thing about going to see a band like AC/DC, well, man, I seen them back in the 70s. I'm that old. And I would have loved to have been there. Just finished putting the chickens up. Where'd you put them? You put them up. Up where? Nice work, Devil Dog. Yeah, so we've been having a little bit of fun with that, and that was my downtime. I really like getting that country song out, to be honest. I like to see something come to fruition because we wrote the song. Oh, well, I wrote the song. I told my guitarist, mate, we got to get this in a studio and let's get some a guide track down, like, so you do a guide track and then other people who want to play bass or you play your drums or whatever, you can follow. You've got a guide, which way it's going. Is it slow? Is it fast or whatever? And we just didn't do it. So with the joys of AI, you just come straight into it. So welcome in, Devil Dog. Good to see you, mate. Food, forest, permaculture. And good evening, Earthlings. Well, if you look at the clock on top of the wall, it's still morning here. It is the 23rd of the 11th, 2025. If you're watching this on replay, it's a Sunday. It is 11:07 as we speak, and you can see the wind getting up. Before, the trees were blowing out the side that window. Still nice enough day to get out and about, do something. I've got a few things planned for this afternoon. We were glad we're not going to the hospital with the cat. That would have cost us a fortune, but he's eating now, so we'll get his samples and we'll take them to the vet on Monday, which is tomorrow, and then we'll see what was wrong with him. Oh, it's Howie. Sorry, Howie. Food, forest, permaculture is Howie. Thank you. There, and here we go. We've got, I'm on the second stream here at the YouTube Live. So we're broadcasting on two streams. We have Radio Jonesy with 5 people in and Tasmania Island Life with 8 people in. So thank you for that. I'm chasing some watch hours on Tasmania Island Life, so thank you, Howie, and thank you, Shawnee, and everybody here, Robert, everybody here, Gary. I appreciate each and every one of you. So where are we at now? We are at, let's place your bets. What's up, Doc, with the cat? You know what? Have you ever heard of this, right? I've never heard of this before. But the vet was saying it is tomcat season. So apparently tomcats roam an area, and that's their area. And they're spraying everything, and they're putting their scents out, and they're doing all that stuff. So other male cats, especially the sexed cats, males, get anxious, and like, he's an indoor cat, so maybe the scent's coming through the windows or whatever, but apparently it's a very common occurrence, and cats go into their shell, they get nervous, and they go off their food. It doesn't sound right to me, but this is the person who was before us in the vet had exactly the same problem, and that's exactly what she told her. And we were listening through the door. You could hear what she was saying to the vet, and we're going, well, that's the same as our cat. And then you could hear what the vet was saying back to her, and you go, and I'm looking at my daughter going, that can't be right. Surely not. Went to craft fairs today. One was lame. The other was awesome. That's pretty cool. You know, my youngest daughter's right into crafting with, she's into all sorts of stuff, art, and she likes a sewing machine. She's got a really expensive sewing machine. She enjoys she's having a day out today, right, with the grandson. She's driving an hour and a half to a friend's place. Then they're going shopping down at a fabric store. Then they're going to buy some materials to make Christmas stockings. So she's on the hunt for Bluey. She's in Bluey. Her house is Bluey. She's on the hunt for some material for Bluey, and they found some at some store, and she's going to be making some Christmas stockings with her friends. It's like a day out, and their friends on a farm as well. So it's the little fella gets to see, some sheep and the dogs and the horses and all that sort of stuff. Some goats. So that'll be a nice day for him. Making territory. I'm glad YouTube folks don't spray and do the same as cats. Marking. Yes, marking. Oh, man, I need new glasses, Robert. And that's on the agenda for Christmas as well. I'll get them done over the break. As you see, I can see clearly at the bottom of my glasses. At the middle and the top, it's just a blur. And I probably got these. I was at so that would have been 5, 6, 7, 8. These are about 8 or 9 years old, actually. I was a friend of mine was an optometrist, and I went to see him one day, and he said, "Let me check your eyes while you're in here." And he goes, "Geez, you got a problem." I went, "Have I?" And then he said, "Look at this." And I go, "Whoa, why does everything look so big and clear?" He said, "Because you've been hanging out." Here we go. Here. Copy that. Paste that. And there you go. If any of my regulars or anyone that I know would like to come up to say hi, let's you're quite more than welcome. We've got about 45 minutes to go. And while we're waiting, hey, what's your thoughts on Spotify? Who still uses Spotify? Who doesn't use Spotify? And why don't you use it, or why do you use it? A lot of my friends are dropping off the Spotify bandwagon. They've put their price up like another $1.50 or whatever it is a month, and they're just not getting the enjoyment out of it like they used to. They're getting force-fed. They search for the songs they want. They listen to the songs they want. Then the automatic computer says, "Listen to this," and they say, "I don't listen to that crap. I want to listen to my songs." And yeah, so they definitely they're losing. They've got, like, worldwide, they've got millions and millions and millions of subscribers doing Spotify. But I as a guy who's seen the whole music scene develop, grow, and then crash, and Spotify would be one of the causes of that system. Here we go. I was using Spotify for creators, uploading podcast episodes, but I've gave that up. Yeah, like to upload stuff, you've got to pay. You've got to pay to have the ability to put your music up there, or your Spotify podcast or whatever. And the revenue you get back, I haven't got the official revenue, but it's minuscule. I need the official stuff. So this I've got. Now I'm using EV Mux, so we'll just see how this goes. I've got my favourite little friend downstairs in the studio, my emu loving American. Here he is. Oh, hang on. How do I do this? This is not right. Let me go over to here now. I'll jump over to there. And then I'll add that. There we go. That works better.
Amy 11 friend. That's funny.
Man, did you see him puff his feathers out? Like when he walked up to you and he's puffing his like the chest and the neck.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's him making himself big. That's an aggressive move for an emu.
Well, I thought it was too.
It was. Trust me, I've seen them in the wild. Not a friendly little one walking around a zoo. I've seen them like out in nature, and let me say, if you get one doing that, you sort of back off.
Well, I wasn't trying to, I don't know what his problem was, you know, but yeah, he was. I don't even remember which channel I had that up on.
Even do I, but it come up on one of my feeds, and I went, "Oh, check this out." First of all, I seen the wallaby, and I went, "Okay, I'll keep watching here. He's gonna he's walking around part of Australia, and then he's got the emu. All that was missing was a wombat."
Yeah, that would have been nice. That was all down at the zoo in Hattiesburg.
Yeah,
Me and Tammy, every now and then, it's something for us to do together. Just like we try to go out and eat together pretty regularly. And but it was yeah, he was behaving in what seemed like an aggressive behavior to me. But
yep. And there you go, Des. Des is another one. I don't use Spotify for music or anything else. If I want to hear a song, I go to iHeartRadio or Pandora and use the free library. Yeah, they've sort of, when you're on a thing, if you've got millions of subscribers and they're paying you, say, $8 a month, and you're putting up with that, people saying, okay, $8, I don't mind spending $8 a month. And then they put their price to, say, $12 a month. Then you go, you know what? Do I really need this expense to hear music? And if I do like a song, I'll go and buy the bugger,
or you can just watch it on YouTube.
That's it. Like a lot of my music friends are like a tragic music friends. They'll let me see if I can figure. They'll buy music, like trying to support an artist by purchasing like a song for about $3 or $2 or whatever it is. Yeah, so they do that these days now.
I may have to go through and look that up. I'm not familiar with that person carrying on useless farm.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
permaculture.
Have you seen Karen? Yeah, sorry, I missed that one too. Have you seen Karen on Useless Farm? No, that's definitely I have not. And that's Howie. See you, Earthlings. Need to make some food again. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, so how you going? I see you doing a few lives when I'm asleep on the YouTube Police, Gary.
So,
Popping up.
time?
Yeah, you've been popping up live a couple of times.
Well, I guess I'm close to 1,000 hours on YouTube Police, and so I just thought at one time I was over 3,000. I just don't want to fall behind. I keep dropping the hours on it, and although I am trying to get on you, I don't know. It's something pointless to do, I reckon, but I'm trying to get over. There's 2 channels. I'm still under 1,000 subscribers, and that YouTube Police is, I guess if I can keep 1,000 hours on it, then it will not be as hard if I ever decide to to
Go
know,
for it. Yeah, do it.
go for
Like I,
monetization. So
yeah, because even if it's only, like $5 here and $10 there, it eventually turns into the 100 where you'll get eventually somewhere. And, we're never going to become rich men playing on YouTube.
that's true.
But hey, it is YouTube payday for everybody. So if you're monetized and you've got over $100 in your account that can be paid out to you, everyone should be getting a deposit. Being the weekend, maybe it's won't happen till Monday, but
Well, I think the YouTube typically pays out somewhere between the 21st and 26th, don't they?
yeah, mine's the 22nd. So I got my email yesterday saying we've deposited this money into your account, and then I went to my account and it was not there, but it is. It was Saturday, so they would have sent it out to me Friday their time, or YouTube Ireland. I wonder if they do all this work from Ireland, or is it based in their base for monetary purposes? YouTube's based in Ireland for taxes because
I did not know.
I don't think they pay taxes from Ireland. Let's get the YouTube police monetized. Yeah, there's another. That's going to be another 12-month. Be watching Gary every bloody
Well,
chance he has a rest.
I'll do some pop-ups on it, I'm sure, from time to time. In fact, I started to go live today, but I was kind of bored. But Eddie wants me to call him before I go live. So I tried to. Oh, thank you, babe.
Why are you bored? What are you eating? You done ate.
I ate earlier. I ate lunch. This is supper.
You had a...
I did have a good lunch. That is true.
Yeah, and that was a big old plate of something right there you got.
How you going? You're putting on weight, Gary. What's going on? Is he
Chili dogs. Gary, do you want to end up back in the doctor's office?
Not me.
Hey, AJ.
Well,
AJ, eat a hot dog. There's 3 of them. One for Nikki, one for Rosemary, and one for AJ.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, they ain't getting my hot dog.
Tell AJ, eat a hot dog and tell him you're trying to save his health.
okay.
Yeah, get it, AJ. Get it.
Tell you what, AJ, if you ask me and say please, I'll give you the whole plate. But I have to hear you say it.
Tell him, Rosemary. Rosemary, tell him. Give me a hot dog.
I'll make the same deal with you.
And how you been going, Devil Dog?
Okay.
Okay. Let me see.
How are you been going?
Oh, we've had a bit of a rough week with the cat, and I've had a couple of health problems, but everything seems to be going the right direction as of today. Everything's
Tell you what,
a lot better.
sit.
But I won't be eating chili dogs. I won't be eating bread. I won't
Jamie.
be eating rice. I won't be eating a lot of stuff.
Put up your audio avatar. Okay,
There.
what's up, Robert?
Yeah, if I click this one, hang on. If I click this one, what happens here?
What?
Yeah.
Settings, the little cog at the bottom, okay?
Yes.
And then I need you to go to social comment. Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then set a time to automatically hide a comment after it's highlighted. Okay. Mine's at 10 seconds. You can move that slider shorter or longer, but you always have a comment highlighted and forget about it.
Yeah, that's
So
me.
I need you to set that so it disappears after a certain amount of time.
Set
So you ain't
this
got to.
on to-
Yeah, have the little box check,
No.
set a time to automatically hide a comment after it's highlighted.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
that's-
mine's at 10 seconds, but you can set yours at whatever. But then that way you ain't got to worry about unhighlighting it. It'll automatically disappear after that amount of time.
This is why I like you. Thanks, mate.
Because I get tired of reading this. I brought this up on somebody else's live the other day.
Let
I'm
me see
like,
if it
you know
works.
what? I'm like, you know what? Jonesy's bad about that. Jonesy needs to set that because I get tired of reading that same comment for 30 minutes.
I like the replays where you can read the chat at the side. You know, as you're just watching the replay. There you go. See, that just happened. Yeah, thanks for that advice. I didn't even know that. And that's actually made the screen bigger. Is that because of the comment?
Yeah, whenever you place a comment, when you're in dynamic mode, which is this mode you're in right now, and you can also set a background here too, where it's all gray right now. You can put a background on there. Actually, we can do that right now. If you go over on the, you see where it says layers? It's where your chat is, right above it. Go to layers, okay?
Yeah.
And they give you one or two of them. You see where it says background? Scroll down a little bit, and it'll say logo size, video clips, and then it'll say overlay, and then under that it'll say background. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have one or two free there. So click on one of those. There you go. Now it's not all gray. Now you got a little color black background.
Very nice. Very grungy. Yep. All right. I was thinking at Christmas time to pick one to use as a like either, I won't go StreamYard, but I was thinking EVMux or Restream or whatever the other guys are using. But I'm starting to get the hang of this now.
Yeah, EVMux I love. I mean, you're on the free version, but you know, and I know that because the Powered by EVMux up there. But EVMux is awesome, and do you know how to use OBS?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, whenever you go to Pro Scenes and stuff, I think you may have to have paid to go to Pro Scenes. Yeah. But on Pro Scenes, you can decorate the background however you want. You can you can also.
See, that's I've already done this one in the past, but that's what. Yeah. What I need is a computer that actually works because now everything's frozen. Yeah. So what scene have we got now? Okay. Yeah. It doesn't click. I click every.
Yeah, there you go. we can hear you, but it says you're offline. What? We can hear you, but it is Wait, you got your audio? You got your why is your camera off? Well, disable it and enable it again. Hit the little camera thing and then push it back. See if you pop up. Yeah, it's probably your graphics card or something on that computer you're on.
Sure.
There you go. You're back.
Switch to the Zoom Q8.
Okay, now you can probably switch back to your other one and it'll probably pop back in there if you want.
That's all right. I'll stay small. It makes me look healthier.
Well, that's a nice way for Aussies to say skinnier.
Yes, well, I liked your live with your short with Brenda. You know, she's standing there and you're standing there, and that was pretty cool.
I appreciate it.
But when you see Big Matt next door, you go, "Holy moly, he is a monster."
He's big.
Yeah, he's 6'9".
Yep, should have been a basketballer.
I think he told Gary, "I thought you'd be taller too." along with Sammy, who's 6'7", and when you're retired, is it easier to handle health problems?
It will be. Yeah, you just got more time to do stuff and to look after yourself better. At the moment, for instance, tomorrow I will. Oh, look at that. That's just come off. Yeah, excellent. When I
Katie likes beanie weenies.
yeah, when I tomorrow I got to drive to two different jobs, two different times of the day.
Without,
And it's going to be a pain in the bum. But
sorry.
question is, Gary, that chili?
With or without beans? He said without.
Okay, I'm always on top of the chat. You know me. Homestead Aquarius, Shawnee, not for most people. No, Shawnee, not for most.
I try to stay on top of the chat.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of practicing for when you become a celebrity, and there's that many people in the chat that you don't, so that you can just play on it. Then say, "Oh, I'll just scroll through. Who's a good one to pick? Oh, here we go. I'll just pick this one. Hey, Shawnee, that's a nice YouTube emoji." But yeah, so I'm at 5,000. We'll talk numbers now. I'm at 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Man, I wish I was at 5,000. I'm at 3,577, chasing the 4K. So we're going to get there. Slowly getting there each day. It keeps going up. So
I think I'm on the right channel. I don't think Gary is.
That's all good. I got 7 and 7 right now. 7 people in it. That's the best thing about this. And like, to be honest with you, I could do this if I'm a member of, if I pay for the professional version, I could have 3 of my own channels up and broadcasting. But the downside with that is that YouTube, I'm told YouTube doesn't like having, like, I'm monetized here with Radio Jonesy, but I'm not on the other, like I haven't monetized the other live, which they say you should only have one monetized when you're doing a shared live. So they tell me. I've been doing my weekly talks.
Well, then do I need to go over to Radio Jonesy instead of Tasmania Island Life?
No, stay there. I like it there.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. I want the watch hours. Hey, here's a picture I took. I'll show you this while you're here. And then I got one other show and tell moment. But here is a picture when I was working in photography. I was working at the racetrack as a photographer, doing the horses. A customer there said, "I'd like to get a..." Isn't like an idiot. I've gone, "Yeah, sure I do." And this is a huge picture, like it's on the wall. There's the big post. They're the big posters that you buy, you know, like, so that gives you sort of a.
Is that the Beatles?
Yeah, there's the Beatles.
Is that the White Album?
Abbey Road, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
And then this is the poster I took. So the client asked for that grandstand as the picture. He wanted like a 4 or 5 foot photo with this grandstand, which is called the members stand in the Sydney Cricket Ground. And then he wanted a bounce up. So this is a start of when the play restarts in AFL, they do a bounce up. So the umpire bounces the ball and the ball goes in the air. And there it is up there. And them guys challenged to tap the ball to one of their players that are, milling around the bottom.
Yeah, they got that from basketball.
Yeah, it's like basketball. This is like basketball, but real men play it.
You know how many people you just offended by saying that, Jonesy?
I mean, AFL's pretty big. Look at this. Look at these athletes. Look at them. They're big units running into each other.
It looks
looks
like that
like it's-
one's trying to kick the other one in the kahoonies.
It
That
does,
looks
doesn't
like
it?
some 70s stuff.
This is Australia, mate.
When was that picture taken?
Oh, probably 15 years ago.
That's
You know
not
what?
from the 70s.
No, this would be in 2000s. But this is the Sydney Swans, right? These guys, the red, playing in Sydney against Hawthorn, which are actually Tasmania's sponsored team, the Hawks.
Wearing booty shorts.
That's what you wear when you play in AFL.
Okay.
You wear the short shorts and singlets. Like they're all singlets, see?
Hey, that was Michael Jordan's number.
Look and see if you see a 29 out there.
Nope, ain't no
Same.
29.
No, we've got 11 over the side. Then the other yellow, they've got 22. Then you got 9. Then you got 8, which is the umpire, which is, you never seen umpires with numbers. Then you got 2. You got 30. Ooh, getting close. There's a 14. There's a 12. 23. 13. 11. And if you go behind the computer, a 15 and a 12.
How many number 12s they got?
Well, they're two different teams. One's a 12 in the umpire.
See, they'd rather have 12 than 29.
Yep. Or they'd have 30.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to get to 30-30.
Oh, yeah. And while I got you here, and I'm doing a show and tell, which I'm pretty bad at it, let me show you this. I won these in the mint. Well, I didn't win them, I bought them. But these are the Bluey coins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these are the Christmas coins. Right, so with these are $1 currency. So they're $1 coins. And that's upside down, sorry. That should be that way. So, and on the back you got King Charles III. And these coins they cost $20 from the mint, the Royal Australian Mint. They're a souvenir coin, but they are currency. There is only 125,000 of these minted, and there was a demand of like well over 250,000 people wanted them. So they put a ballot in. You had to put all your pay details like you want to buy it, and they just drew randoms. The $1 ones, I put in for 3 of them. One for me, one for the grandkids. So I actually, my name got pulled out. But the beauty of all this is that they did have a more expensive one. They had the Bluey silver coin. That's an official Australian government, Royal Australian Mint. And with this coin, if I can get my camera to go there and then do this, with this coin, it's actually a Christmas decoration, like a ball that you hang on the tree with good old Bluey. And then you got Santa with surfboards. And
Santa with surfboards. Only in Australia.
that's right. And then you got just Christmassy decorations. Over here you got pineapples and pavlova, which is that thing there. That's the typical Australian Christmas, like pavlova, which is like it's just a nice sort of cake. Yeah, but you open it up, and the coins coming out. Ew, don't do that. You open it up and you get your certificate of authenticity.
Authenticity.
Yeah, that's a big word. So you get your certificate there, and they only made 10,000 of them. And I am number 2127.
Well, good thing
Yeah.
it wasn't 2,929.
It was. And it just tells you all the details. But it is silver. It is, what have we got? It says metal is 99.9. Silver. What does it say? Silver.
Simon's lurking over there.
Yeah. This is the certificate, and the coin is a beautiful silver coin. It's the same. It's technically it's $1. Like it's a $1 coin, but it's silver. And these
Wow.
cost 100. These cost 100.
What are you
And-
talking about, Gary?
I don't know. I assumed you meant something about you stay over there because I wasn't there, but I was there before you got here.
That was a long time ago, Gary.
Yeah, I know. I've been here a long time. Today.
There's my show and tell.
Well, I think my coin is more valuable than your coin there, Jonesy.
Let me just change the camera and I'll be with you.
See,
So,
I think my coin is more valuable than your coin.
yeah, the devil dog.
Yep.
I've got one of them.
There.
No, you ain't got one of these, Jonesy.
I haven't.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
You have a good cop, bad dog coin. You ain't got one of
I
these.
do.
Yeah, you ain't got
Where
a
is
devil.
it?
You ain't got a devil dog coin.
I'll have to find me coin.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Nobody invited you.
Yeah, nobody did. All right,
Eh.
let me just do this.
Nobody on
And then-
YouTube has one of those. Nobody can
Welcome
hear
to
her.
channel. Oh, hang on. Sorry.
I bet I can
Welcome to channel member number 2, Peaceful Des. Good to see you, Des.
Good to see you.
Nikki, is that Rosemary? That's Rose. Nope. Yep, that's Rosemary.
Yeah.
I could tell by the mouth, man. I didn't even see her other eye. I seen her mouth, and I'm like, that's not Nikki. That's she was laying like Nikki normally does, though.
Yeah.
Her smile's huge.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was Rosemary. Her freaking smile.
Yeah, so we've had
Funny,
we've had
Simon.
a sick cat and
There you
a
go.
Hi, Nicole.
and there we
Sick
hopefully
cat,
now
what?
we've the sick cat and a few other doctor's appointments this week. It's been
Is the sick
Yeah.
cat better?
he is today. We thought he was going to die. Actually, to be honest with you, we took him to the vet. The vet there's done a couple of tests and give him some fluids, and then said, "Take him home. There's no point leaving him here over the weekend. Take him home." And we took him home, and he didn't eat on the first day. When we brought him home from the vet, he was absolutely feral. When at the vet, have you ever seen a wild cat go wild? Oh man, I've never seen him do it, and he did. Bet Lube eats out. Good to see you.
Pleasure to be here.
Hi, Simon.
Ah.
Hey Simon.
He changed his name. That's funny.
I did that the other day when you said something about it.
Uh-huh. Well, I just seen this is the first time I seen it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, have you? I've changed all my handles for most of my channels except for Outback Taz. So Outback Taz is still Outback Taz, but the rest of them are Radio Jonesy 1, Radio Jonesy, Radio Jonesy 2, Radio Jonesy 3. So everyone will know it's me. It'll just be a different
won't.
number.
I won't change my handle.
Yeah,
Well-
but you gotta get it. You gotta have multiple channels to do that, my friend.
Well, he's got the devil dog, the only one that's single devil dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
That's why I will never change it.
No,
I'm the only one that's got mine.
I'm the only one that's got Radio Jonesy, and there's lots of Radio Jonesies out there. If you Google it. Anyway, so yeah, we've had a bit of an interesting day. Last night, woke up and the wife's going, "Oh, did you see what's happened?" And I went, "Oh no, here we go. This is going to be the cat's laying on the stairs or something, you know." And she said, the cat's eating his dinner that you put out. And I went, "Really?" So then I rang the daughter up who was downstairs, because that's what you do when you're in a big house.
There's Andy. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Andy. When you coming over to the States, bro?
Yeah, Andy, when you going over? Hey, Nicole. Welcome in. So who shared it out to get Nicole over here?
Oh,
She might have seen the link in the chat.
I think I shouted it out, but I don't. Yeah, I shouted out earlier on my main channel. I think.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you.
Let me
Yes.
go. I'm pretty sure I did. I was trying to leave a breadcrumb for my buddy Jeremiah.
Well, you want a cookie, Gary?
No,
How about a cracker?
yeah, why not?
Which girl is that whimpering?
AJ, probably.
Yeah, I think that's AJ. Yeah, I got you on my main channel.
Yeah. G'day, Andy. Good to see you, mate. You're 1 hour and 45 minutes late.
When it's not cold in New Hampshire?
Why you want to go to New Hampshire? Come to Texas. It's not cold in Texas, Andy.
New Hampshire's gorgeous in the fall.
He's got family up there.
New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's like 73 degrees here in Texas, Andy. That's Fahrenheit.
You need to go in the
Yeah.
fall, Andy, and bring some nice warm sweaters and go watch all the leaves change. It's gorgeous
No.
up in New England.
No,
Yeah, he lived there, Des, for a number of years.
Oh, then he knows.
he didn't
Yeah.
say nothing about New England or Massachusetts. He said New Hampshire.
New England is Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire,
No, it ain't.
Massachusetts, Vermont. Yes, it is.
No, it ain't. New
Yes,
Hampshire's
it-
New Hampshire. Ain't-
It's part of New England. I hate to tell you, dude. Look up the New England states and it'll tell you.
It's not. New England is New England.
New England is a group of states up in the Northeast.
New England is Massachusetts.
No, it's not just Massachusetts.
Well, I hope you're feeling better, Nicole. I'm probably late to that party too, am
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sulphur Springs, yeah.
I? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay,
Solid.
Simon.
Yeah. The kids are up there. Yep.
Wow, 2.73 thousand subscribers. Congrats, Eddie.
Oh, wow.
Or
It's all,
we're
them
trying to get
it's all the shorts.
29.
You're doing the shorts, Eddie. They're working a treat, getting the numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers. We're talking numbers.
Jamie's
Yeah,
got a good short to put out.
Yeah, I mean, he went from like 14, 15, and then he was at 19. Now he's at 27.
It's what-
2007, 700 and whatever.
Jamie's got a good short to put out with Buddy.
So what's he saying here? Vermont, Maine.
Massachusetts. No, it goes Vermont, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and yeah, that's all New England states.
Nope. I disagree.
Look it up.
No.
Even Andy knows all the way over there in Australia what the New England states are. What the hell is wrong with you, dude? Thank you.
The
What
New
a-
England Patriots are not in all them dang states.
New England Patriots is part of all the state football team. Maine
No.
doesn't have a football team. New Hampshire doesn't have a football team.
It
Vermont
don't
doesn't have
matter.
It's New England Patriots.
Where
and all
are the
this-
New England Patriots Stadium?
It's
Nice.
in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Nice camera, Des.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you. Thank
It's
you.
in Massachusetts. Des got so
Time that perfect.
Des got so mad her freaking camera got scared.
Peaceful Death is not so peaceful tonight, baby. Don't mess with my New England.
Simon, post the freaking picture.
You're a Floridian, Des.
I was
Yep.
born a Floridian.
No,
I've lived here 15
yep.
years. Does not mean I was raised here. I hate the
Yep.
state. I don't want to
Oh.
live here anymore. I want out.
You were born there. You'll always be a Floridian.
Yep, you're a
I lived here
Floridian.
for a week.
You're a Floridian.
It's because my mom dropped my butt
On your head.
corn.
She
I
dropped
was-
you on your head.
Well, no, because
that explains a lot.
I was expecting her to say that.
look, they put people to sleep back in the day to have babies naturally. They didn't turn around and just let you have your babies anymore. Thank you. Look, see, he's got my
got your back.
he's
I
got
got
my back.
I got your back.
Hey, Ed.
That ain't peaceful there, Jonesy.
And actually,
Hey, Aquarius, I said somewhat peaceful. When I'm around Eddie and Gary, it changes. I am not violent. I have never hurt anybody.
Do we have a report on her for back?
That is Des right there.
The violence.
I am not violent. I couldn't hurt. Well, I could hurt.
You
a fly,
could have
but-
fooled everybody in here.
Hey, it's my Spanish and German sides coming together.
Hey, Ed.
was ist das?
Whistle stops here. Whistle top host Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Hey, welcome in, Ed. You're. Hey, did you hear my country song I played earlier? The song I wrote about 3.5 years ago. No, it would have been longer than that.
Oh gosh, Ed, what did you do to your shoulder?
Hi, baby. Hi, Gracie. Why are you under the desk? Why are you under the desk?
Yeah, and Andy, tell me Plymouth Rock is not the smallest rock you've ever seen. It's in this big thing, and the rock is about this big.
That camera's scared of her again.
Oh my lord! Here, you can have this much of me.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
Tell Des what an antique rock is.
Hey, I got an antique rock out here. You want to see it?
I'm talking about Plymouth Rock. Andy knows it's small. It's very small, and it's in this thing covered. And you look down into the ground, and it's
Yep.
like, where's the rock?
You said it's the smallest rock you've seen. I've had rocks stuck in my boots.
I'm talking about for being Plymouth Rock, and it's supposed to be this big, massive thing. It's small. It's small.
Don't you? Because people went over there and started.
Chipped it apart. Yeah, I know. Look, I went to Plymouth High School for a month and a half to get my diploma. I lived in the next town over from Plymouth in Duxbury. I know these things.
I may
Hey,
go pick it up, take it home with me.
Did you read that comment there, Des?
Of course, wait a minute. Yeah, I did. That's why I said the Plymouth Rock. Now, I never smoked a blunt there. That's for sure. I wasn't smoking at that time. I gave that up after 2 hits.
Now, I cannot condone illegal activity.
No, definitely. We've got poppies growing in the backyard at the moment. Now,
I'm
what
saying
should
hi
I
to
do?
Tim, and he's over in your chat, Eddie. And I'm like,
Oh.
wait a minute. It's not the same chat.
By the way, Eddie, you've titled your live today.
No,
very
I
good.
did not title my live that.
Gary
Very-
did.
No, Gary didn't either.
Very
Jamie
correct.
did?
Yes.
Jamie set up the live? Oh,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Hey, look at Eddie's title now.
Oh, you changed it, have you? Dang.
What was the title?
The title is "My Wife is the Boss."
I think I got the second comment in. I said, yes, that's correct or something.
I see it now. My wife is the boss.
Yeah, I did not do that.
So what are we playing for tonight for the goal? You'll have to wait till you get to my live to find out.
Yep.
Ed, but it's true. She is the boss, and Ed knows it. Eddie knows it. Excuse me. Ed knows it too, but Eddie knows it also.
Oh, yeah, everyone's got one. Most people do anyway.
I don't. Not anymore.
Most people.
What?
Thank God.
A boss. Okay, your live recording will end automatically in 5 minutes due to the live stream limitations on the free plan. If you would like to upgrade, click here.
Yeah, you can only on the EV Mux free plan. You can only stay live for 2 hours at a time.
Yeah, and did I go live?
But it does give you a warning. You've been live an hour and 56 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yep, and so if we go over to this scene, which I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm going to go there and see what happens. Yes, there we go. That is the official time. 11:57:36, and we will now head back to the scene.
Well, see, unfortunately, Jonesy, that tells the time on whichever time zone you're in.
What your time as well? Oh wow! Yep. Well, that's cool enough.
It's saying 6:58:40. Hey, Sean.
Anyways, I got to go, guys. I will see y'all later.
I got
just put. All right, see you. Hang on.
I got to click into this thing that says she is the boss.
She is the boss in this. Des. She's the boss.
Nope. I try to be, but I get outmaneuvered by these two. Out yelled at. Doesn't work.
I'll just click this one again. Oh, now I got to go down here and say remove, and then remove, and it's just me and you, my dear. So, did you hear the country song, Des?
Yeah, I did. I was listening to it before I got the phone call, or right around the time I got the phone call.
What do you think of that country? Do you like country music?
No.
Well,
I mean, I'll listen to it depending on the singer and depending on the vibe or how it comes across. It's got to grab my attention.
It was good. It was good actually to write the lyrics of that song so long ago when I was working that job, and then play with it with the AI stuff now, which is crazy.
Right.
And then you can hear different. You can hear the first version it spat out. Like, no, that's not how it goes. I want this a bit slower here, and I want this over here, and I want a guitar solo here, and can we play some ending with a nice little just a guitar outro, and that's when that extra little bit come in, which I probably got to play with that again. But yeah, it come out. I was pretty happy with it because, like, when you sort of build it and it grows, there it is. So, have you got anything to say before we finish this live, Des?
Well, if I don't see any of you before Thanksgiving, I hope you guys have a beautiful Thanksgiving with your family that do celebrate. I will be having turkey, but I'll be on YouTube watching y'all if you guys are going on YouTube. My kids and I don't sit down and eat the whole dinner. We go separate rooms. So, for you all, stay safe, stay healthy, and be kind.
Yeah, we don't really do Thanksgiving in Australia, so I do appreciate everybody, each and every one, and so I'm thankful for a lot of things. So, and my friends on YouTube, obviously. I've got a minute to go, so thank you to the members who have popped in. Thank you, Daz, for being a member.
Always.
Shawnee Grace for all the work you do, and everyone else that was been in earlier on. We've still got 11 wonderful people in this. We've got 5 and 6. So thank you, everybody. We'll be ending this live as soon. We'll be ending this live in about